Kia ora, welcome to my channel. I've come on with just a little show and tell tonight because I jammed my finger in the door of my daughter's ute, and so it's pretty sore and I can't really do anything with it at the moment. It's still very tender, but I had a go at doing BettsyDoodle's embossing and then putting what I have over the top of them to make them like this. And this is a goldy green and it's got a blue underneath, and these are Lumiere paints. They're really nice and it came out really quite nice. I'm quite pleased with it. I'll put BettsyDoodle's channel in the show more, and you can go and have a look at hers. She's using some particular fancy polish stuff. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I don't have those, so I just use what I've got. So this is how the Lumieres came out. Now, I only used cardstock, and this particular cardstock is a silky finish, and this was a bronze, and it really wouldn't stay on it. It sort of coloured it a little bit, and it went into all the grooves, which I think is rather pretty, and it gave it a shine, but it really didn't colour it up much. The more I sort of put on, the more it came off. But this is my husband's favourite, so that's that one. And this one here, it looks a bit flat. Unfortunately, I thought it was just a bit of card, and I picked it up to use it as a blocker when I was doing my prints, my embossing, and it flattened it out, which was a bit of a shame. But this one is a green and gold. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. My lighting's not great, but it came out quite pretty. These ones that I'm showing you first are the ones that I thought were the most successful. This one here, I used a green, and it's a green and gold. And I don't know if you can see it, but it went very streaky. You can see the streaks in it there. But when you look at it in the flesh, so to speak, it actually looks quite nice. But yeah, so that's that one. This one here, it was on black cardstock, and it's a this was a blue, and it didn't do much. So I had just a pearly type one that I put over the top. That made it quite pretty, but I don't know, it's supposed to be silver and blue, but I don't know if you can really see the subtle change in it. There is a bit of a change, but it's a very pretty oh, excuse me, embossing folder. So that's that one. This is another one of the dots. The dots are my favourites. This one here is a lavender, or a purple I call it, and it's got a silvery touch, and it is on black cardstock as well, and I thought that one came up quite nice as well. And this one again is black, and this is a gold Lumiere paint. All the shiny ones are Lumieres, and it sort of has a silver look to it as well, if you can get it in the right thing. Silver and gold. That's very pretty too. And little dots, this one, and this one is bronze and silver, and it is on black cardstock again. Rather a pretty colour. This one here was black cardstock again, and I put a bluey one on it. No, I didn't. I rubbed my fingers with a gold, what are they called? It's like a gold polish, but it's, I can't think of the name of it, and it's at home, so I can't look, unfortunately. So I rubbed the gold over the raised bits and looked really cool. And then I put this silvery on it, and it sort of dulled out the gold. So then I rubbed the gold on it again. And I don't know if you can really see the gold that much, but this is my favourite. It really does look. Just had to stop and answer my phone. It was my daughter. They've arrived down at the lake, but it's wet and cold, and I told her I wasn't coming out tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. So yes, this one is rather pretty. I really like this, and it's a lovely embossing folder. And this one here is just, it just came up gold. It's supposed to have a greeny tinge to it, but I can see it faintly, but it doesn't show up on the camera very well. But this is another very nice embossing folder. It's twirly leaves and little birds sitting on them, and it's really cool. That was on black as well, and this is the same one again, and this is mauve and blue. I added two together, but as you can see here, it didn't take to the silk embossing cardstock very well. If you rubbed it too much, it just went like that, which was a bit of a disappointment. And I didn't have any plain cardstock to try it on, but I've got some this size photo paper now, so when I go home I'm going to have another try. This one is a bluey green with gold over the top, and it looks very patchy on the camera, but in life it looks very nice. And that's another quite nice embossing folder. And this is the same again, I think. You can see it looks very patchy like that, but it really does look nice. And these ones here, these were Tim Holt alcohol inks, and I thought because it was a silky sort of gloss that they would merge together, but they didn't, and that's how it turned out. I will use them, and you see it went through. So yeah, I wasn't very happy with that, so I tried it again, just doing it like that, and I thought this came out quite cool. This was orange, yellow and green. And then I went on to Dilution paints, and this is black cardstock, and I put the green paint on, and then I rubbed with my finger lightly over it with a burgundy, and that's a brick pattern, and I think that just came up really cool. I really like that. And this one here was yellow Dilutions paint, and then I just rubbed the green over the top, and I quite like that too. I thought it came out quite cool. So that was my attempt at doing these colouring, embossing, using what I had, which is all we can do, and that is my favourite. I really do like that. So thank you for being with me, and I'm going to try doing a video with my finger, see how I go, but I don't know how successful it will be. But thank you for being with me. Stay safe, be kind, and I'll see you again next time. Kia kaha, stay strong.